so I kind of snuck up on this guy here. I seen a little movement, and then I seen him in this rock. Not as big as I thought he was from a distance. Still a nice sized snake though. Very cool. And he's just being quiet, remaining still. He doesn't even want me to know he's there. That's why there was slow movements by him. And just kind of hiding his body. He knows there's something here. He knows it's not food. Like Mr. Chipmunk I just seen down the hill that happens to be in the wrong place. But he's just basically hiding from me. So everybody that is worried about these guys when you're out and about, don't. Unless you really give them a reason to, you're not getting bit. Watch where you step. Don't harass them if you see them. Stay a safe distance away, and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. What a little beauty. I don't know how well this video is showing up because I mean he's kind of in there. I've got a cell phone and that's all I got on me. So, all right, a couple still shots, and I'm gonna go down the hill a little bit and just sit and wait. Okay, I just went for just a little bit of a walk around down here. Sitting and waiting, kind of up there where that other rattlesnake come out and sat beside me, but my butt's a little wet. These rocks aren't there. I can't find a dry one. But anyhow, I just seen this little one sitting here next to this huge rock. Must come out right where get into where that sun's hitting there. And I don't want to spook him at all here, so I'm going to be real cautious about getting a good shot. There we go. I just want to touch on something really ridiculous that I've heard. I see you, buddy. How are you? Hi. But I do want to touch on something else that I've heard that's, I mean, it's completely ridiculous, and that is that timber rattlesnakes like to, or any venomous snake for that matter, the reason they're tucked up into rocks and around hiding and in close to things is so when something comes into their territory, they can bite it without being seen. That couldn't be further from the truth. The reason they lay close to rocks a lot of the times is thermoregulation. They have to have the heat. They have to have a heat source to warm their bodies up. They're not like us. They don't sweat. They don't shiver. They can't just regulate body temperatures like we do or most mammals do. So they need that. Number two, it's basically survival for them. You can't. It would be very difficult for a hawk to dive bomb that snake where he's at right now. He's got the ledge of that rock up tight against it. He's got a tree in the way. It'd be very hard for a hawk to dive bomb him. Now a coyote, other smaller predators, they could possibly get in there and get him pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure he's got a good escape route right there. Seems like he'd come out of there. But that's why they have the instinct to stay in places like that. They're trying to stay out of harm's way. They don't want me being able to get to them easy. Any predator for that matter. They don't see me as a human being. They see me as something huge they can eat, not something to waste venom on because they need it for other things. So it doesn't want anything to do with me. That is survival for them. Just be able to keep their body temperatures at an operating level and be able to hide from predators. That's their goal. And staying in tight, small areas. And believe it or not, there's been so many times I've looked at it and said, I can't believe a snake's laying right there. It's got to be cold the way the water's running down the rock. No, I don't. I forgot my thermal temperature gun today, but I've taken these temperatures on the ground where the air temperature is 60 degrees. These guys can pinpoint, and with their heat pits, I'm sure it's I know it's like within a tenth of a degree they can detect. They know where the warm spots are, so you could hit that with a temp gun right now, and I guarantee you that temperature is probably at least 10 degrees warmer than this air temperature is right now where he's laying. They're smart like that. They know how to figure that out. Again, it's all survival. It's how they've lived so many thousands of years, millions of years actually. But man, I'm sure I'm going to see more today. It's been a crappy start, pouring down rain, caught in a rainstorm. It's only 60 degrees, but I know I'm going to see some more today. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one I've seen, I believe. So I'm going to walk around a little bit more, then I'm going to go find another place to kind of hang out and just watch and see if anybody else comes out. Well, I knew I'd find some more walking around. I just come out this hill and I just came across this beautiful adult yellow-faced timber rattlesnake. Amazing snakes. I love these guys. God, I love the yellow-face a lot. Just awesome looking snakes. But yeah, I mean, I cannot complain about today at all. Originally what I set out to do is I set out to go check a trail camera. I got all the way out in the woods and I decided to check then and see if I had my extra card. Didn't have it. Realized I didn't have anything I needed to do to go do my trail camera, so I turned around and decided to head out for another spot. Since I was already out and about, I figured I'd take a hike and see if I could catch some of these guys on their way back to the dens, even though it's a crappy day. And here we are. I'm making out pretty good today. What's really cool about it is, yeah, I enjoy being around people and all sometimes, but man, being out here by myself, completely quiet, running into these guys, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And there again, typical timber rattlesnake behavior. Not chasing me, not rattling, not doing anything to make me think it wants to hurt me. It's just doing its thing, hanging out in a dry spot and depending on its camouflage to keep me at bay. If that snake holds still, chances are predator's not going to notice them and keep on going by. It knows I'm here, there's no doubt about it. It definitely knows I'm here, and if I walk up to that snake, it'll get defensive, it'll try to get further back in that rock, possibly start rattling, provoke it enough. Yes, you'll probably get a strike out of it, but that's pretty rare, and we don't want to do that. I say we as in a collective here. All of us that go out and see these guys, I really hope that's accurate when I say we don't want to do that, because we don't want to show a side of these things that's false. And the guys that take these videos and get these snakes striking like crazy, and you know, I know how you're doing it, and it's bullshit. Sorry, but it is. And this is how they actually behave if you leave them alone and you don't provoke them. That snake isn't. There is 0% chance that snake is striking at me today. I'm gonna walk on by and we're gonna go our own ways. Absolutely no danger whatsoever here. But again, when you're out hiking, out hunting, doing whatever, and places with rocky terrain, a lot of down trees, look before you step. Keep your eyes open. It's your responsibility to watch where you're going. It's not the snake's fault if you do get bit. You step on one, it would be the same thing as if I walked into your home and decided to put my foot on your throat. You know, you're probably going to do whatever you can to get away from me and hurt me, because it looks like I'm trying to kill you. So a snake has no way to tell whether or not I'm here to kill it, what I'm doing here. It doesn't really know what I am. All it knows is I'm a big thing that it's not gonna waste its time on unless it absolutely has to, and I give it no other choice. So respect their territory, respect them, and everybody wins. The snake doesn't have to die because you've seen it in a spot you like to hunt, or you've seen it in a spot you like to hike, or anything of that nature. You don't have to kill it. I've hiked this area many times, guys, and I'm still alive, and there's a reason for that. Not because I'm some almighty snake guy that knows what I'm doing and I'm a master at this. No, I'm not doing anything anybody else couldn't do. I'm walking and I'm just looking. I just happen to see this one, and now I'm taking a video of it. So there you go. Nothing special about it other than the snake itself. Alright, well, stay safe, little dude. Big dude, I should say. And hopefully I will see you again within a couple years, and you'll be a little bit longer and still just as beautiful. Amazing. Okay, a couple still shots and I gotta go.